Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov, Shavua Tov. So we're continuing with the Halachot of Sefirat HaOmer. And when a person asks you what day is the Omer that day, so today is the 10th day of the Omer. Last night we counted the 10th. But it's safe to always say the night before. So if someone asks you, so what day is it today? What are we counting? Say, last night we counted 9. So they know that, last night we counted 10. But so they know that the next night is the next day, because if you say the date, so it's already early. It's early in the morning now. But if I say, tonight we're counting the 11th, so right now happens to be I could say that because it's very early in the day. But if I were to say this at nighttime and I didn't count yet, then that could already count as my counting. So if imagine right now it's evening time and I didn't count the Omer yet, and someone says, what are we counting tonight? I said, we're counting 11 tonight. I said, I already just counted. So I get the check mark for counting, but I didn't count with the bracha, I didn't count the proper way. So it's always safe to say, last night we counted 10. One should be aware that when it comes to Lag BaOmer, so we always, because Lag BaOmer is what the holiday is called, but Lag is Lamed Gimel, which means 33. So often we'll say, Lag BaOmer, but if you say it and that night you're supposed to count the 33rd, but you already said, I'm going to the Lag BaOmer party, Lag BaOmer. So there could be a little bit of an issue there, depending on exactly how you said it. So to the last night of the Omer, the 49th, when we say the L'Shem Yechud in preparation, so we say we're counting 49 days, we're saying the pasuk in the Torah. So that you have to have in mind not to fulfill your counting at that time. We say, 7 weeks we're counting. So we have to say that, make sure that you're not having in mind not to fulfill your counting in the L'Shem Yechud. Now, let's say in the summertime we do early Shabbat. So if, let's say, on Thursday night you forgot to count, Friday morning you forgot to recount, to remember, you forgot. Came Friday night, you did Shabbat early, and now sunset did not happen yet, and then you realize, oh my gosh, I didn't count Thursday night, I didn't remember, right? So, but I already accepted upon myself Shabbat. But so long as it's still light outside, so long as it's still not sunset, you could count that day so that you could continue counting going further. Last point is that ideally you want to pray Arvit before you do the counting, just like we know in general, something that comes more often takes precedence. Arvit is done every night of the year, as opposed to Sefirat HaOmer, just 49 nights a year. So ideally pray Arvit first and then do the Sefirat HaOmer. If you did it the other way around, still counts, but ideally to do Arvit first. Okay, that's that for the halachot for today. Mincha tonight at 6:20. Have a good day, everyone, and Shavua Tov.